First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Rounded down the third baseline. Carpenter is there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Wong onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Jamison Taillon gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
So digging in now, Colton Wong. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Fouled off. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Now to the plate, Greg Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Rocks in on the outer third for a strike. Hit to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Next will be Jose Osuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Jose Osuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one skied out toward right. Mendez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
Right fielder.
And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play. Bazooka arm from a second baseman.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering on its way. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Chris Bostic.
Up next for the Buccos, Chris Bostic. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Matt Olson, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
First baseman, Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Saunders on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on deck. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Striding in, Matt Carpenter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Now the 2-1. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pitch coming. Here it is. Drives it out to deep right center field. Marte on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Standing in, Andreas Murillo. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box, Jerry Mendez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Snap throw to first.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Just foul. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Beautiful day for baseball here in the Midwest. Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Digging in, Colin Moran. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 8, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he just misses with a curveball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Jamison Taillon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Stallings, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box now, Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. So 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Adam Frazier, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Luke Weaver, will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Luke Weaver.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Osuna in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. Struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped high in the air. Frazier is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Greg Garcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Moran. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Michael Saunders, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Michael Saunders.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Ozuna is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Stepping into the box, Jose Osuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Wong is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Striding into the box, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Polanco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Frazier shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Moran ranges to his left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Chris Bostic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Colin Moran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Popped him up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So striding forward now, Jacob Stallings. He drew a walk his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andreas Murillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bostic is up with it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jerry Mendez.
Settling in now, Jerry Mendez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Mendez, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In there, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. He pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit, and this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Luke Weaver, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Mendez, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch softly hit out towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. In now, Jamison Taillon will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-2. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Conforto. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Greg Garcia. Lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Greg Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Frazier on the grass, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Garcia Rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. 1-1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Next will be Jose Osuna. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in two now.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And it's fouled away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Bostic.
So striding in, Chris Bostic, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Osuna at second with 2 down. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance, Andreas Murillo.
Catcher, Andreas Murillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to third. To his left, Moran. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jerry Mendez.
Digging in and looking for more, Jerry Mendez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Saunders will handle this one for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, pitcher, Drew Weaver.
Paul DeYoung will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Paul DeYoung.
Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. He'll step in here at 275. 21 homers and 69 runs batted in. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saunders will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. Jerry Blevins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Mlb18.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Standing in, Jacob Stallings. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's gone 2 for 5. Stallings leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Starling Marte. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Josh Harrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 5, Josh Harrison.
Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Dickerson we called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. Josh Harrison will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 5.
Corey Dickerson will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Nick Turley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Nick Turley.
Stepping in, Greg Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The shortstop, Greg Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
At the plate, Michael Conforto trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Garcia stands at second with no outs. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harrison's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brad Hand.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Osuna. He singled his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mendez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. The leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Here's Gregory Polanco. Set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Bostic. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Hand has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luke Weaver earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jamison Taillon pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brad Hand records the save, number 38. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, Birds for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 8 hits.